Welcome to Where's Wendy? Today we're exploring the region known as the Golden Triangle in Thailand. We stood at the edge of the Mekong River in Chiang Khong, northern Thailand, where three countries come together like old friends with complicated pasts: Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. It's peaceful now, boats drift by, the jungle is quiet. But for most of the 20th century, this was one of the most dangerous and lucrative places on Earth. This is the Golden Triangle. Not a treasure hunting fantasy, but a region that for decades produced the majority of the world's opium and heroin. Back then, poppy fields blanketed the hills. Farmers here weren't drug lords, they were just trying to survive. People didn't need much to grow. A bit of altitude, some sun, and a lot of risk. The sap from those beautiful flowers was harvested by hand, processed into opium, and moved by mules, truck, or even carried across the river, bound for global markets. By the 1970s, heroin from the Golden Triangle was flooding into Europe and the U.S. Some of it even made its way into the backpacks of American soldiers returning from Vietnam. It was cheaper than morphine and twice as addictive, and it helped fuel the drug epidemic half a world away. Behind the scenes, things were even murkier. Some of the profits went to militia. Some were tied to government-backed operations, and a lot of people looked the other way, until they couldn't anymore. Thailand took bold steps in the 1990s. It wasn't easy. They didn't just burn the fields, they offered alternatives. Programs helped hill tribes grow coffee, macadamia nuts, and even flowers. These days, if you see a poppy north in Thailand, it's likely in a museum, not a field. But that doesn't mean the story ends there. As Thailand cracked down, production shifted deeper into Myanmar, especially into border regions controlled by armed groups. The drug trade became a way to fund ongoing conflicts, and just as the world started paying attention, synthetic drugs like methamphetamine exploded into popularity, easier to make and harder to trace. Meanwhile, across the globe, Afghanistan was leading in the world's opium production. Until recently. After the Taliban regained control in 2021, they surprisingly issued a nationwide opium ban. And while enforcement varies, early reports suggest a significant drop in Afghan production, which sounds like good news, but it may just shift the burden somewhere else. Back here in the Golden Triangle, the Hall of Opium Museum tells this entire story with honesty and depth. It's not flashy, it's not sugar-coated, it's one of the most sobering and powerful museums we've visited. And maybe that's what surprised me the most, how personal it felt. Because this isn't just a story about drugs, it's a story about economics, war, survival, and human ingenuity, for better or for worse. It made me reflect. When we travel, we see more than just landscapes, we see the past etched into people's lives. We walk through histories that don't always make the guidebooks, but are just as real. And the lesson, that curiosity is a kind of a responsibility. It's how we grow and how we remind ourselves that everything is connected, even a flower in the mountains. Thank you for joining us on our travels. Hope you enjoyed this short history lesson. Prior to this visit, I was clueless about this region of the world. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you.